As the Go Hawks and Vikings get together here in Northeast Iowa Conference play, Jake Velke. A 2-1 career record against Decorah. He will get the start, the junior left-hander. And we've given you the Decorah lineup. Velke with very good numbers to this point in the season, 3-0 with a .93 ERA. Opponents hitting at 132 against him. 15 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 8 walks and 16 strikeouts. But he will face a Decorah lineup that's been scoring a decent amount of runs lately. In fact, Decorah has scored double-digit runs in their last 4 outings. And in fact, if you go back 8 games, Decorah has scored at least 9 runs in 7 of their last 8 games. Pretty strong wind blowing out to center field, but this is a college park, so it's 380 to center, so the wind, well, it'd have to give it a heck of a lot of assistance to get it out of here tonight. Colin Nimrod will lead things off here in the top of the first inning. Colin on a 14-game hitting streak in 17 games. If you go back to last year, he's hitting .364, 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 7 RBIs. First pitch outside from Velke as we get things going at 5:32.
First pitch, 5:32 p.m.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery is up for 2 balls, no strikes. Sky Holmgren is in left, Zach Mosley in center. Drew DeMuth is in right for the Go Hawks. Dan Stensland is at third, Eric Willis at short, Sam Broom at second, and Sean Westendorf at first. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Gentry Miller, the guy behind the plate, and Jake Velke on the hill. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Here's a chopper foul, first base side. So it's 2-2 now on Colin Nimrod. The Waverly Shell Rock lineup with 8 seniors and 1 junior on the field right now. And anytime you can keep that many seniors out for baseball, got to give a team credit for that. The 2-2 delivery is up for 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Colin Nimrod. Cloudy. Still a warm, muggy night, but weather is on the way. Hopefully we can get a varsity game in before that. The 3-2 swinging a pop-up into shallow right out as Broom in as DeMuth. Broom lunges back and makes the catch. The wind played havoc with it, and Broom seemingly was under the ball, had to lunge back to his right and make the play. And there's 1 down here in the first inning. 1 down, nobody on. Jake Hovden, the batter for Decorah. No score here in the first. Velke's first offering is a pitch at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Hovden on the season at .455, 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 11 RBIs. Another pitch, another strike taken by Hovden, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Velke ready in the 0-2, a fastball up, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skull Sweska in the on-deck circle. There was a sophomore game that was played prior to this one tonight. Decorah won that one. The 1-2 delivery is low and in the turf, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And can't really say in the dirt. They have this new turf infield here at Hurdle Field in Waverly. Everything is turf on the infield with the exception of the mound. 2-2, and Hovden was hit by the pitch. A slow curveball up and in, and Hovden hit by the pitch. So the man who leads Decorah in stolen bases with 7 will be at first base with 1 down, and Cole Sweska will be the batter. Cole at .324 with no extra base hits and 8 RBI. He had 4 RBI the other night against Walk-On. Velke throws high and tight to Sweska as he squared to bunt briefly. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Stensland now up on the green at third. Hovden with a short lead at first base. And the pitch inside corner for a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Sweska. No score, just underway, playing varsity first here tonight in Waverly. 1 ball, 1 strike. Long pause by Velke, and the 1-1 is taken low, so it's 2 balls, 1 strike on Cole Sweska. The pause and the 2-1. Curveball grounded towards short, picked up there by Willis. He bobbles momentarily, and the throw will go into right field. An E6 will allow Sweska to reach and Hovden to be safe at second. So a hit by pitch and an E6 will give the Vikes a scoring opportunity here in the first inning. First and second, 1 down for Austin Ashbacker. No score, top of the first. Austin at 366, 6 doubles, no triples, 1 home run, 13 RBI. Pause by Velke, and the pitch, a slow curve swung on and missed. It's no balls, 1 strike. Austin DHing for the first baseman Aaron Severson tonight. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch, that one up from Velke, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Stensland even with the bag at third. Westendorf plays behind the runner at first. Velke comes set, and the 1-1 swung on, popped up on the infield. The infield fly rule is called. The pitcher, Velke, is under it, and he will make the catch for out number 2. So Ashbacker pops out, and Dustin Carey will try to help his own cause. First and second, 2 down, first inning, no score. Carey at 475, 5 doubles, 1 triple, 5 home runs, and a 3A leading 27 RBI. The pause and the offering, ground ball to the left side and through for a base hit. Hovden rounding third, coming to the plate. The throw to the plate is in time. Holmgren to Miller, retires Hovden at the plate. And the Go Hawks are out of it here in the first. 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. Bottom of the first we go. It's Decorah nothing, and Waverly Shell Rock coming to bat. Bottom of the first we go. Jake Hovden was thrown out at the plate by Sky Holmgren in the top of the first inning to end it. And Dustin Carey will go to the hill for Decorah here in the bottom of the first inning. Carey has given Decorah a quality start in every one of his starts. That's throwing at least 6 innings and giving up 3 earned runs or less. 4th start, 5th appearance. Carey 3-2 with a 2.39 ERA. Opponents hitting 168 against him. 26 1/3 innings, 19 hits, 9 earned runs, 9 walks, and 22 strikeouts. Velke batting from the left-hand side, having a very good year with the stick as well. Hitting .452, 2 doubles, 2 triples, no home runs, and 12 RBIs. He's also 12 for 12 in the steal department as pitch goes high to Velke. 1 ball, no strikes. Left-hand hitter, open stance against the right-hander Carey. And the 1-0 delivery. Curveball swung on, smacked foul up the third base line, and it'll land foul. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole Sweska in left, Jake Hovden in center, and Brighton Meyer in right. Bryce Pierce playing third with Carey on the hill. Colin Nimrod at short, Brady Dolly at second, and Aaron Severson at first. Kyle Kane behind the plate. And Dustin Carey on the hill. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And the pitch swung on and a chopper over the head of Carey, fielded at short by Nimrod. Throws on to first base and gets Velke by a step. 1 down here in the first inning. The Vikes had a little trouble playing that turf infield up at La Crosse, and hopefully that experience will make them that much more ready to play it down here at Waverly Shell Rock, because that's what you're going to have to play down here from now on. Sam Broom will be the batter. 306, 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 6 RBIs, and a slow curve taken for a strike. 0-1. No score, bottom of the first inning. With the threatening skies, they decided to play varsity first tonight. It was a sophomore game that started at 3:30. Fastball up from Carey. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Dustin with 3 of the 8 pitching wins for Decorah. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch swung on, smack down the left field line, but foul. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Carey's last outing, a loss to Owine in game 1 of the doubleheader last Tuesday night. He did go 6 1/3 and give up 4 runs in that ball game. And that was Decorah's last loss as well. Swing and a miss at a curveball, and Broom down on strikes. So Carey retires the first 2 he faces. And the batter will be Eric Willis. Hitting .550, 5 doubles, 4 triples, 2 home runs, 19 RBIs thus far for Willis. Carey kicks and deals in the first offering. A curve for a strike, and it's 0-1. Carey ready, 0-1. Fastball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breeze blowing pretty stiffly out to center field. The 1-1 delivery swung on a fly ball towards center. Jake Upton back a few steps, back a few more, makes a 2-handed catch at head level. And the Go Hawks go quietly here in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the second. It's Decorah 0 and Waverly Shell Rock 0. Hurdle Field in Waverly is the site. Decorah and
Getting the second inning started for the Vikings.
Waverly Shell Rock. The competition tonight, no score as we go to the second inning. Kyle Kane will be the batter for Decorah. Kyle struggled with the stick to this point in the season. 192, no extra base hits, and 1 RBI. He'll swing and foul the first pitch away, no balls and 1 strike. Jake Upton was thrown out trying to score on a Dustin Carey base hit in the first inning. And then the Go Hawks went down in order in the first. The 0-1 delivery at the knees, and for a strike, it's 0-2. Belkey 3-0 with a less than 1 ERA. To this point in the season, looking for his 4th win. The 0-2 delivery is a fastball up. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kyle Kane. One-two delivery. Curveball swung on, fouled back to the protective netting. With the improvements they've made here at Waverly Shell Rock, they've gotten rid of the backstop, and they just have netting from the first base dugout to the third base dugout. 1-2, ground ball to the left side, backhand attempt made by Willis. He's able to knock it down, but do nothing else, and Kyle Kane will reach to start things here in the top of the second inning. And Brett LaRue will get his courtesy out at first base. Runner at first, nobody out. Brady Dolly the batter. No score here in the second inning. Dolly at .321, 5 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 6 RBIs. Dolly squares to bunt, does so right in front of the plate. Belkey's going to look at second, but throw to first with Westendorf covering. Sacrifice complete, 1-3, and Brayton Meyer will have an RBI opportunity.
Batting with 1 out now for the Vikings. Right fielder number 14, Brayton Meyer.
Brayton Meyer at .292, 2 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 5 RBI. Pitch swung on, popped up, straight back and out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Brayton having himself a nice year. Right field was perhaps a question mark a couple of weeks ago when the season started, but Brayton's starting to fill that role pretty well. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch, fastball up. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Brayton Meyer. The pause by Velke, 2 looks at second, and the 1-1 delivery, a off-speed pitch taken on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. LaRue away from second. paying attention to him out there is the second baseman, Broom. 1-2 delivery, fastball grounded towards third. Charging is Stenslin. He looks the runner back and throws on to first base to retire Meyer for the second out of the inning. So 2 down and a runner at second for Bryce Pierce. Pierce at .333 with 5 RBIs on the season.
11, Bryce Pierce.
Pierce, the senior, trying to come up with a big 2-out hit for Decorah. Fastball outside edge taken for strike 1. It's no balls, 1 strike. Kane got on an infield hit. Dolly sacrificed LaRue to second, and Meyer grounded out. No balls and 1 strike, and the pitch. That one grounded towards short. Willis will pick it up. Fire across the diamond to retire Pearson. That's that for the second inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It is Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock scoreless. Windy night here in Waverly as the Go Hawks and Vikings scoreless here in the second inning. Sky Holmgren, who threw out Jake Hubden to end the first inning, will lead things off to start the second. Holmgren at .457, 4 doubles, 1 triple, 4 home runs, and 22 RBI. Carey had a 1-2-3 first, and he'll start Holmgren with the strike, 0-1. First pitch strikes were very important the other night to Colin Nimrod in his win as the pitch goes low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Colin faced 20 batters in the win over Walk-On and got a first pitch strike on 14 of them. Carey has done so on 3 out of 4 to this point. 1-1, check swing. Did he go? Looked out at first, and Don Dolores says no. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bob Jacobson calling the balls and strikes behind the plate. 2-1. Curveball catches the corner on the outside edge, taken for strike 2. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count. Carey ready in the 2-2, swung on, fouled straight back and out of play. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes yet on Sky Holmgren. Carey ready, 2-2, curveball. Hit up the right side, but foul. Towards the first base Decorah dugout. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes on Holmgren. He'll be followed by James Heine and Sean Westendorf here in the bottom of the second inning for the undefeated Go Hawks. 2-2 the count. The curveball swung on, popped up, shallow center. Coming on is Jake Hubden. Hat off, he'll make a 2-handed catch in shallow left center for the first out here in the second inning. And Cole Sweska helping out a teammate, making sure Jake's hat didn't end up in Janesville. 1 down, nobody on for James Heine. No score here in the second inning. Heine off to a .550 start, 12 doubles, 1 triple. 1 home run and 21 RBIs. First pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Holmgren and Heine with the 21 RBI totals, but if your top of the order isn't getting on, they don't have the opportunity to do so. As a swing and a miss from Heine, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 hits for Decorah, 1 error for Waverly Shell Rock. The only total to this point as the pitch goes high. It's 2 balls, 1 strike on Heine. Carey kicks and deals on the 2-1. Curveball off the end of the bat, foul. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Heine. Vikes have won 6 of 7. Go Hawks have won 13 in a row. And are ranked number 4 in the latest Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association poll. In 3A that was released today, 2-2. Fastball up for 3 balls, 2 strikes now. 3-2 with one down. No score here in the second. 3-2. Swung on and a pop-up shallow right field. Brady Dowley now angling towards shallow center field and will backpedal and make the catch for the second out of the inning. With the wind today, anything in the air might be an adventure. And Dowley doing a good job of staying with that. Similar to an out that his fellow second baseman Sam Broom got for the first out of the game. 2 down, nobody on for Sean Westendorf. 556, 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 21 RBIs. First pitch outside from Dustin, 1 ball, no strikes. Carey ready, 1-0 offering. Fastball grounded towards the left side. Diving attempt and getting a piece of it is Nimrod, but it caroms out into left field for a base hit. So Westendorf becomes the first base runner for the Go Hawks, a 2-out single here in the second. Westendorf 2 for 3 in the steal department. The batter will be Drew DeMuth. No score, 2 down, runner at first, bottom of the second inning. DeMuth at 241, 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 7 RBIs. First pitch, a slow curve on the inside edge for a strike. It's 0-1. Carey working out of the stretch for the first time tonight. He'll come set, a look around the base pass and the pitch, curveball outside. Actually, to the only base path. Being grammatically correct, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Carey a look towards first, the pause, the 1-1, swung on and missed a high fastball. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Drew DeMuth. Westendorf a lead at first, 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Go Hawks get 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the top half of the third inning. It is Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock scoreless. No score as we go to the third inning. Vikes with 2 hits and no errors. Go Hawks with 1 hit and 1 error to this point. Colin Nimrod will start the second trip around the batting order for Decorah. Nimrod popped to second his first time up. Colin has hit safely in 14 games in a row and 17 in a row heading back to last year. Colin getting instructions from Coach O in the third base box. He'll step into the right-hand batter's box against the left-hander Velke. Velke delivers and a big slow curve is outside for 1 ball, no strikes. Velke 2-1 against Decorah in his career. The pitch goes low. He won a game as a sophomore as a starter, won 1 game as a junior starter last year, and Decorah beat him in relief down here in extra innings. The 2-0 delivery, fastball inside corner for a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Go Hawks took 2 of 3. These teams seemed on a destiny to meet in a sub-state game last year. Pitch a strike inside edge. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. But Clear Lake defeated Waverly Shell Rock, coming back from 3 runs down in the 6th inning to beat them on this field. And then the next night they beat Decorah. Loop down the right field line, but foul. So we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Of course, Clear Lake would come back and win the state title, 2-2 inside for 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Colin's seen a ton of pitches thus far. Saw 6 in his first at-bat, and he'll see 7 in this at-bat. This will be already the 38th pitch of the game for Jake Velke. 3-2 delivery inside, and a leadoff walk here in the third inning. So for the second time in 3 frames, the Vikes get their leadoff runner on, and Jake Hovden will be the batter. Hovden hit by a pitch in the first inning. So Jake has reached base safely in each and every game to this point in the season. Stenslin in on the green at third. Westendorf holds the runner on at first. The pause, and now a pickoff move. Collin was caught napping. Westendorf applies the tag. 1 down here in the 3rd inning. Belke with the left-handed move, the natural deception, and Colin Nimrod picked off a first base, so a leadoff runner quickly erased here in the 3rd inning. And Hovden will be the batter. No count on him yet in the first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah and KDECradio.net. My name is Darren Swenson from Hurdle Field on the campus of Wartburg College here in Waverly. It's the Vikes and Go Hawks scoreless here in the 3rd. Pitch swung on, fouled away, right side, not a play. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on Hovden. Vikes got a leadoff single in the 2nd inning. Couldn't do anything with it. Had 1st and 2nd with 1 down in the 1st inning, but Jake Hovden thrown out trying to score. Breaking ball outside edge, and Hovden swings and misses at it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. Belke ready, and the 1-2 swung on a fly ball right center field. DeMuth coming in on it. He will make a 2-handed catch in shallow right center for the 2nd out here in the 3rd.
2 outs now for the Vikings. The batting left fielder number 8, Cole Sveska.
So 2 down. And nobody on, no score here in the 3rd. Cole Sveska reached on an error in the 1st inning. So he's officially 0 for 1. Vikes with 2 hits. And Belke looking for his first 1-2-3 inning. Or it wouldn't be a 1-2-3 inning as the pitch goes outside. 1 ball, no strikes. As Nimrod reached on a leadoff walk. Pitch swung on, fouled away. Right side, not a play. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Cole Sveska. And then was picked off. So Decorah has had base runners in every frame to this point. Belke ready, and the pitch swung on, smacked past a diving Stensland and into left field for a base hit. So now Decorah has had 2 out or hits in every inning to this point, as the batter will be Austin Ashbacker. Ashbacker popped to the pitcher, Belke, in the 1st. That was with 1st and 2nd and 1 down. Belke comes set. A look towards 1st, and the pitch to the baby bull rolled into left and a base hit. So a 2-out rally for Decorah here in the 3rd. Sveska up to 2nd, and Austin Ashbacker here at 1st. And Dustin Carey will be the batter. Carey singled to left in the 1st inning, and Jake Hovden was thrown out at the plate by Sky Holmgren trying to score. So Decorah now with 4 hits in the game. The pitch to Carey goes high. 1 ball, no strikes. Carey still leading Class 3A in RBI with 27 on the season. Right-hand hitter, open stance. Sveska away from 2nd, and Ashbacker away from 1st. The 1-0 delivery is taken low, so it's 2 balls, no strikes on Dustin Carey. Belke ready, comes set. He looks around the base pass, he looks again, and a move to first base, and they've got Ashbacker trapped. Now Westendorf will throw the 3rd and throw over the head of Stensland. Heading to 3rd is Sveska, and heading up to 2nd is Ashbacker. Probably not the way either team drew that one up, as Ashbacker was picked off of first base, got himself in a rundown. As soon as Austin got in the rundown, Westendorf tried to throw out Sveska at 3rd. The ball went over the head of Stensland. 2nd error of the night for the Go Hawks. 2-0 count on Carey, and now he has 2 runners in scoring position. Belke still out of the stretch with the 2nd and 3rd and 2 down situation. And the pitch to Dustin Carey, a ground ball towards 3rd, playing the long hop is Stensland. He'll fire across the diamond and retire Carey to retire the side here in the 3rd. 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left. Bottom of the 3rd we go. 0-0 Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock. Bottom of the 3rd inning, a look ahead at the week that will be here on the radio. Tomorrow night we'll have Decorah Vikings softball at Turkey Valley, 7:15 the start time for that. Wednesday night we'll have Decorah Viking baseball against North Fayette Valley, 7:20 the start time for that. Thursday night softball against Crestwood at home, 7:20 the start time for that. Friday night baseball at Charles City, 7:20 the start time for that. Gentry Miller will look at a strike, 0-1. Gentry Miller is at 308 with 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 10 RBI. 0-1 from Carey, a fastball smacked up the middle and a base hit. So Miller becomes the first leadoff runner to reach in 3 frames for the Go Hawks. And he'll get a courtesy runner. And said courtesy runner will be Dalton Graven. And the batter will be Dan Stensland. Stensland in from the right-hand side of the plate. The senior third baseman. Pierce will be even with the bag at third. Severson will hold the runner on at first. Stensland squares to bunt. It was a push bunt attempt, and he fouled it back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. Stensland on the season at 286 with a double, no triples, no home runs, and 6 RBI. A lead at first there for Dalton Graven. Pitch swung on and missed. Runner goes, throw down to second base. A good one. And taking the throw and applying the tag is Colin Nimrod. And Graven erased from the base pass, and it's 0-2 on Stensland. So Kyle Kane throws out Dalton Graven. And that's the first out here in the second inning. And Stensland now has a no-ball, 2-strike count on him. And Carey will be back to the wind-up position. The 0-2 delivery, curveball taken for strike 3. A good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Stensland. And that's the second out here in the third inning.
2 outs now for the Go Hawks. Top of the lineup once again batting. The pitcher, number 27, Jake Velke.
Jake Velke will start the second trip around the batting order. He grounded to short his first time up, 0 for 1. No score here in the third. Velke looks at the first pitch, low and in the turf. 1 ball, no strikes. So the Go Hawks get a leadoff runner on for the first time here in the third, but Kyle Kane throws out the courtesy runner trying to steal as the pitch just missed inside on a breaking ball. 2 balls, no strikes. No score here in the third inning between Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock. Velke left-hand hitter, open stance. Pitcher against pitcher matchup, and that one a strike on the outside edge. 2 balls, 1 strike on Velke. Carey gets the sign from Kane, and the 2-1 sprayed foul down the third base line. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Of course, a big ballpark, this being a college facility as well. 340 down the line, 360 to the alleys, and 380 to center. Deuce is wild in the pitcher against pitcher matchup. And Carey delivers. Ground ball up the middle to his left is Colin Nimrod fielding behind the second base bag, and he'll throw on to first base to retire Velke. And the side is out here in the third. 1 hit, nobody left. Through 3, 0-0 Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock. No score through 3. Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock here tonight. The Decorah softball team is up at Charles City tonight. Charles City leads that one after 1, 2-0. Our thanks to Scott Vanderkrill keeping us up to date on that one. Kyle Kane got an infield hit to start things in the second inning, and he'll start things again here in the fourth. He'll loop one towards short, and it's through for a base hit. A lunging attempt by Eric Willis was unsuccessful, and Kane on with a leadoff single for the second time tonight. Vikes have gotten the leadoff runner on 3 times in 4 frames, but to this point have been yet to be able to take advantage of it. Brady Dolly sacrificed the runner-up back in the second inning. He'll have an opportunity to do so here. Brett LaRue, the runner at first. And Dolly bunts up the first base side. Velke's going to look towards second base. They'll get the out there. The ball got to Velke quickly. Miller, the catcher, was yelling 2-2 the whole way. Broom on the receiving end of the throw. And the 1-4 fielder's choice will make it one down and a runner at first for Brighton Meyer.
Up next for the Vikings, right fielder number 14.
Meyer grounded to third his first time up in the second, 0 for 1. No score here in the fourth. Good ball game thus far in Waverly. As the pitch swung on and missed, no balls, 1 strike. Vikes have had more opportunities. They have left 5 runners on as compared to only 1 for the Go-Hawks through 3 innings. Vikes have had base hits in each of the innings, and they have 5 compared to the Go-Hawks 2. The pitch inside corner for a strike. And it is no balls, 2 strikes on Brighton Meyer. Temperature's starting to cool down. Definitely weather on the way. Hopefully we'll get baseball in before that time. Fastball outside. Snap throw to first base. Back to the bag diving is Brady Dolly. It was almost a wild throw by Miller as Westendorf had to dive to get it at first base. Had the throw and Westendorf been on the bag, Dolly might have been in trouble. 1-2 with 1 down. Velke delivers pitch high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Couple of steps off the bag at first base as Dolly 2-2 to Meyer, swung on, popped up. Retreating a step onto the outfield grass is the shortstop Willis to make a 2-handed catch. And 2 down here in the 4th inning.
Go 2 outs now for Decorah, third baseman number
And the batter will be Bryce Pierce. He grounded to short his first time up in the second, 0 for 1. Decorah nothing, Waverly Shell Rock nothing. Velke comes set and move to first base, back to the bag diving is Dolly. Short lead at first base by Dolly, and the pitch swung on and missed. By Pierce, it's no balls, 1 strike. Dolly away from first. The pause and delivery from Velke is a fastball on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 0-2. So Velke trying to pitch out of a situation where the leadoff runner reaches for the 3rd consecutive inning. The ball's 2 strikes, and the pitch swung on and missed. A good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Pierce. First strikeout for Velke. 1 hit, 1 left, halfway home. Haven't decided a thing yet. 0-0 Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock. Two, 3, and 4 due for the Go-Hawks in inning number 4. Dustin Carey starts Sam Broom with a strike, 0-1. Broom struck out swinging his first time up. Carey's been effective, giving up only 2 hits to this point, facing only 1 over the minimum. Pitch swinging a foul. Right side, no balls, 2 strikes on Broom. He struck out 3, hasn't walked anybody. He's only gone to a 3-ball count twice in the 10 batters that he has faced to this point. No score here in the 4th. Just getting out the radar. There's some pretty heavy intensity stuff just right around I-35. Moving to the east right now. Cloudy dark skies above as the pitch swung on. Looped out in the left and a base hit. Bit of a hanger on 0-2 on the breaking ball, and Broom reaches. 2nd consecutive inning, the Go-Hawks have gotten their leadoff runner on. Runner at first, nobody out.
Going for the Go-Hawks shortstop, number 4, Willis.
And Broom on the season, 8 for 9 in the steal department. Eric Willis flew out to center his first time up. No score here in the fourth. Pitch. Out of the zone, 1 ball, no strikes. To the son of the Wartburg football coach / AD. 1-0 the count. Good lead at first base by Broom. He takes off. The 1-0 is a curveball outside, and Kyle won't even make a throw. Go Hawks pick a good pitch to run there, as the curveball went low and outside, and by the time Kyle corralled it, he didn't even have a chance. It's the first time the Go Hawks have had a runner at second base with less than 2 outs. 2-0, high and tight for 3 balls, no strikes. In fact, this is the first time the Go Hawks have had a runner at second base tonight. Three 3-0 on Willis. Carey comes set, 3-0 delivery inside for ball 4. And that'll draw a trip from Coach O. First and second, nobody out. The batter will be Sky Holmgren. And now if you're Casey Klunder in the third base box, you got one of your RBI leaders at the plate. Do you play for the big inning here, or in a low-scoring game here in the fourth inning, do you give up Holmgren to bring up Heine? Granted, both guys have 21 RBIs, so either way you go, you're probably not wrong. Conversation done, as Coach O will take the walk back to the first base dugout. Holmgren flew out to center, and Jake Upton his first time up. Broom the runner at second, Willis the runner at first. Pierce will be even with the bag at third. A step in front of the runner at first base will be Severson. Holmgren swinging away, and a curveball is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Healthy cut, no contact there for Holmgren. No balls, 1 strike the count. Carey comes set, a look back at second. And the 0-1 delivery, a curve that just missed the outside edge. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Holmgren. Broom away from second, Willis away from first. Kane flashes the sign. 1-1 delivery, high and tight, 2 balls, 1 strike. So Carey, who was sharp one time through the order, starting to lose a touch of that sharpness here. The second time through the order. The Willis walk was his first one of the night. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. And the pitch swung on and missed. Took a little something off. And out in front was Holmgren. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Broom away from second and Willis away from first. The pause and the 2-2 delivery swung on a fly ball. Left field angling towards the line is Cole Sweska. He will make the catch and the runners will stay put. One left fielder retires the other. 1 down here in the fourth inning. Second and third, 1 down. James Heine popped to second his first time up. In the second, 0 for 1. No score, we're in the fourth inning. Carey with the pause and the pitch. Good curve in there for a strike, 0-1. Dustin comes set. Big lead at second base, and now he'll step off the rubber and bluff a throw to send Broom back diving to the bag. Carey comes set. Broom takes off. Pitch swung on and a ground ball towards short. It's fielded at third, actually, there by Bryce Pierce, and he won't have a play. Heine hit it between first and second that time, or between third and short that time. Nimrod was cutting over with the runner going. Pierce ended up cutting in front of him for that ball by the time he corralled it. Heine was to first base. Bases loaded. One down. Best scoring chance for the Go-Hawks right here, as Sean Westendorf will be the batter. He singled to left his first time up. Carey starts him with a strike on the outside edge. No balls, one strike to count. Infield up at the corners, back up the middle. Pitch swung on, a ground ball right back to Carey. He'll go to Kane for the first out. Kane will throw to first for the double play, and the Vikes get out of it. As easy as 1, 2, 3. 2 hits, 2 runners left. We head to the 5th. No score. Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock.
It's the 4th inning.
It's a windy, cloudy night. There's weather on the way, but in the meantime, we have a good baseball game going here at Hurdle Field in Waverly tonight. Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock scoreless. Vikes are out hitting the Go-Hawks 5-3. Go-Hawks out erroring the Vikings 2-0 right now, as Colin Nimrod will start the third trip around the batting order. They'll look at the first pitch low, 1 ball, no strikes. Nimrod popped to second his first time up in the first, walked in the third. The pitch, curveball inside for 2 balls, no strikes. So Nimrod and Hovden have both reached base safely in every game to this point. The pitch goes high, it's 3 balls, no strikes. Velke up to 62 pitches. He's walked 1, he's hit 1, he's struck out 1, and given up 5 hits to this point. The pitch, inside corner for a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Pitch, ground ball towards short. Willis makes the play there. He'll fire across the diamond to retire Nimrod, and 1 down here in the 5th inning. So that's the first time since the first that the leadoff runner in an inning has been retired by Velke. The batter is Jake Hovden, hit by a pitch in the first, flew out to right in the third. Vikes have had base runners in every frame as Jake looks at a strike, 0-1. Vikes have left 6 on. The Go-Hawks have left 3 on through 4 innings. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch inside corner for a strike. It's 0-2. Vikes have struggled in the close games this year. 0-5 in games decided by 3 runs or less. 0-3 in 1-run games. 0-2. Swung on, smacked into left and a base hit. So Jake on with a 1-out single here in the 5th. The 5th safety of the night for the Vikings. They all have been singles.
Left fielder number 8, Cole Betka.
1 on, 1 out, no score here in the 5th. Sweska reached on an error in the first and got an infield hit in the third. Lead at first by Hovden. The pitch to Sweska is in there for a strike, 0-1. I'd imagine Jake won't get the jump that he would normally get. Velke has picked off a runner and frankly should have picked off another runner had the Go-Hawks executed the rundown better. Jake is 7 for 8 in the steal department. And a move to first base will send Hovden back to the bag. Hovden talking to first base coach Adam Riley, saying that Velke is committing to home plate before going over to first base. Base umpire Don DeLora gives him a little talking to. In fact, Gentry Miller out to talk to him as well. Don't know if that was the subject, but just reporting what I know. 70th pitch of the game coming up here for Velke. Scoreless game here in the 5th. Velke comes set, and the pitch Swung on, looper down the right field line, and that one is going to land for a base hit. Hovden hits second. He's going to try for third. The relay throw is in time. Don DeLora making the call. Coach Olenzak asking perhaps for an appeal. The Bear isn't very happy.
Batting for the Vikings, number 19.
A single to right for Sweska, but the relay throw from Demuth to Willis to Stensland will record the second out of the inning. Sweska at first, 2 down for Austin Ashbacker. Scoreless game here in the 5th. Austin looks at a backdoor breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. He popped to the pitcher in the 1st and singled to left in the 3rd. No score here in the 5th. Velke comes set, and the 0-1 offering, backdoor breaking ball again taken for strike 2, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Velke with the pause and the 0-2 delivery. That one hit towards right, past the diving Westendorf and into right field for a base hit. Sweska trying for third again. The relay throw, there won't be one. First and third with 2 down for Decorah here in the 5th inning, as the Baby Bull is now 2 for 3. First and third, 2 down. Dustin Carey the batter. He singled to left in the 1st inning. He grounded to third in the 3rd inning. Ashbacker third, and Sweska, or Ashbacker at first rather, and Sweska at third. Velke comes set, and the pitch to Dustin swung on and fouled back. That was a bit of a hanger of a breaking ball, and since Dustin fouled it right back, he was right on the pitch, just didn't get the meat of it. No balls, 1 strike to count. Vikes with another scoring threat. They've had one in the 1st and the 3rd, and again here in the 5th. 0-1 delivery, swinging a foul at the plate. And now Velke well ahead in the pitcher against pitcher matchup. No balls, 2 strikes. Dark enough that the lights are starting to take full effect here in the 5th inning. Pitch swung on, a ground ball towards short. Willis will go the short way to second to retire Ashbacker, and the Vikes leave 2 more. 3 hits, 2 runners left. Vikes have left 8 through 5. Bottom of the 5th we go. Decorah 0 and Waverly Shell Rock 0. Bottom 3rd of the order for the Go Hawks here in the 5th inning. Decorah with 7 hits, Go Hawks with 3. Or with 4 rather. Go Hawks 2 errors, Decorah none. But the stat that counts is 0-0. Demuth struck out swinging in the 2nd and looks at a strike from Dustin Carey, who's been very good. No balls, 1 strike to count. Carey has struck out 3 and given up 4 hits as Carey throws another strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Drew Demuth. 0-2, fastball swung on, driven towards right center field. Breitenmeyer angling over in medium depth right center will make a 2-handed catch for the first out here in the 5th.
Next up for the Go Hawks, the catcher, number 3, Gentry.
1 down, nobody on. Gentry Miller singled. His courtesy runner Dalton Graven was caught stealing back in the 3rd inning. Go Hawks' best scoring threat was in the 4th, bases loaded, 1 down. Sean Westendorf bounced into a 1-2-3 double play. Pitch, a strike, 0-1. Through 2.5 in the softball game, Charles City leading Decorah by a 6-0 margin. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Curveball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carey's been economical tonight. It's only his 60th pitch. Pitch swung on a chopper towards third, playing the long hop is Bryce Pierce. He'll fire across the diamond, and beating it out is Gentry Miller. So Miller on for the second time tonight. He gets an infield hit, and Graven will run for him. Graven will be at first with one down. And the number 9 hitter of the lineup, Dan Stensland, will be the batter. Stensland struck out looking in the third, 0 for 1. Scoreless game, bottom of the fifth. Been a good one tonight here in Waverly. And the pitch, curveball for a strike. No balls, one strike. Move to first base, Graven back to the bag, diving. Another move, because Carey wasn't even on the rubber yet. And Graven back to the bag, diving. No balls, one strike to count. The pause and the 0-1. Stensland squares to bunt and looks at a strike on the outside edge. No balls, two strikes. Sky's starting to darken out to the north. Wind's still blowing pretty well. 0-2, curveball grounded up the middle. Carey able to make the snag on the mound, and he'll throw to first base to retire Stensland for the second out of the inning. Graven moved up to second on the play, and that was a slow roller. I don't think reasonably Decorah would have had a chance to get two had Carey not been able to make the play. The lead runner does advance to scoring position, but he'll be there with two outs. Jake Velke has played pepper with Colin Nimrod out at shortstop, rather. In the first and the third inning, he grounded out to him. Left-hand hitter, open stance. Runner at second, two down, fifth inning. Pitch outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Carey with a look back at second. He'll come to the pause. Looks towards the plate now, and the pitch is a fastball up for a 1 ball, 1 strike. Dustin with the pause again, and the pitch swung on and missed as Velke fooled an off-speed offering from Carey. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two the count. The pause and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dustin Carey continuing to pitch well. He's held the Go Hawks scoreless on 5 hits through 5. And at the end of 5, Decorah 0 and Waverly Shell Rock 0. 0-0 game as we go to the 6th inning. Vikes with 8 hits, Go Hawks with 5, Go Hawks with 2 errors, Decorah with 0. But in the stat that counts, it's 0-0. Kyle Kane will bat to start things here in the 6th. He's had infield hits to start things in both the first, or the second and the 4th innings. This pitch taken a low, 1 ball, no strikes. Velke's given up the 8 hits. He's walked 1, he's hit 1, and he's struck out 1. Here's ground ball foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dolly and Meyer to follow here in the 6th. The Vikes sent 5 to the plate in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th. They've sent 4 to the plate in the 2nd and the 4th. Vikes looking to buck that trend right here. 1-1 delivery, a fastball up for 2 balls, 1 strike. Velke at 76 pitches. Dustin Carey through 5 innings has thrown 68. 2-1, up again. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 the count on Kyle Kane. Velke kicks and deals, and the 3-1 low for ball 4. Brett LaRue will get Kyle's courtesy at first base.
No batting for Decorah. Second baseman, number
Runner at first, nobody out. Brady Dolly, the batter. Sacrificed a runner up in the second. Bounced into a fielder's choice, trying to bunt a runner up in the fourth. No score here in the 6th inning. Northeast Iowa Conference baseball here tonight. Dolly squares to bunt, does so right in front of the plate. Velke will throw to first base. A low throw caught well at first by Westendorf. Sacrifice complete 1-3. And LaRue the go-ahead run at second base with one down. Now clutch hitting has been a little bit of an adventure for Decorah in this game. Statistically, they don't look bad, but they haven't scored any runs. Bryton Myers 0 for 2. First pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes. Meyer grounded to third in the second, popped to short in the fourth. The Vikes have had a runner in scoring position in 5 of the 6 innings. The pitch swung on a ground ball towards third. Stensland makes the play. He'll fire across the diamond to Westendorf, and that's the second out of the inning.
For the Vikings, third baseman, number 11, Bryce Pierce.
So the Vikes now 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position tonight, but that's a little deceiving as Bryce Pierce will try to come up with that clutch hit. Here's ground ball towards third, charging there as Stensland takes his time, throws to first base, and that's that for the 6th inning. A leadoff walk, nothing else. The left on base column continues to be heartburn-inducing for the Vikings. They have left 9 on through 6. At the end of 5.5, it is 0-0 Decorah and Waverly Shell Rock. Need to correct a statistic. Vikings 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position in this game. Go Hawks with a good part of their order. Due up 2, 3, and 4 here in the 6th inning. Sam Broom, Eric Willis, and Sky Holmgren. As the first pitch, Broom squares to bunt but looks at it high. 1 ball, no strikes. Broom struck out swinging in the first and reached on a single to left to lead things off in the 4th inning. Go Hawks have gotten their leadoff runner on 2 times in 5 frames. 1-0, fastball outside edge for a strike. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Dustin has thrown 70 pitches. Has struck out 4, has walked 1, and has given up 5 hits in his 5+ now. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch off the end of the bat rolled to the first base side, picked up there by Aaron Severson. 3 steps to his left, and he will touch first base to retire Broom to start things here in the 6th. The Vikes will have the top of the order due up in the 7th, but work to do before you get to that point. Eric Willis has blown out to center in the 1st and walked in the 4th. Scoreless game, bottom of the 6th inning. Carry ready in the first offering, low and outside and into the turf. With the turf infield, you can't exactly say into the dirt. Maybe you can, I don't know. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 delivery, curveball taken low again. It's 2 balls, no strikes on Eric Willis. The walk given to Willis back in the 4th inning was part of Waverly Shell Rock's biggest scoring threat of this game. And the only one given up by Carey. Swinging a foul back to the screen. 2 balls, 1 strike in that frame. The Go Hawks had the bases loaded with 1 down, but Sean Westendorf bounced into a 1-2-3 double play to end the threat. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch grounded towards third and foul past Casey Klunder in the third base box. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, playing varsity first with the threatening skies here tonight. 2-2 delivery, curve ball taken for strike 3. Willis fooled on the deuce on 2-2. 5 strikeouts now for Dustin Carey. And Sky Holmgren is 0 for 2. Flew out to center in the second, flew out to left in the fourth. Here's ground ball towards third, and Bryce Pierce, he picks it up, throws to first base, and the throw pulled Severson off the bag. It was a throw that was short of the mark. Seavy's right foot was pulled off the bag. And that's the first error of the night for Decorah. The E5 will give James Heine a chance here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Heine popped to second in the fourth, infield hit. Popped to second rather in the second, infield hit in the fourth. Swing and a fly ball towards right field. Brighton Meyer is under this one, and he will make the catch to retire the side. 1 error, 1 left. We got a good one cooking here at Hurdle Field in Waverly. We head to the 7th. Decorah nothing and Waverly Shell Rock nothing.
Decorah gets no runs, no hits, no errors.
Colin Nimrod will start an inning for the 4th time for Decorah. 0-0 as we go to the 7th inning. Nimrod popped to second in the first, walked in the third, and grounded to short in the 5th. And the first pitch on the outside edge for a strike, 0-1. 84 pitches for Velke. Walked 1, hit 1, struck out 1, and given up 8 hits to this point. Curveball swung on and missed. It's 0-2 on Colin to start things here in the 7th. Velke 83 pitches through 6. Dustin Carey 78 pitches through 6. Velke's been in more trouble but been able to get out of it as that one looped out in the right center field. That'll be a base hit. Colin with the turn at first base. He's chugging to second. The throw there is offline. Colin in with a head-first slide at second base. And a runner at second, nobody out here in the 7th inning. And Jake Hubden will be the batter. Hubden hit by a pitch in the 1st inning, flew out to right in the 3rd, and singled in the 5th. So he's officially 1 for 2. The pitch, Hubden squares to bunt Dusso up the third base side. Velke will make the throw to first base. Beating it out is Hubden. Staying put at second base is Colin Nimrod. But the Vikes have him first and second with nobody out in the 7th inning. The Vikes have gotten their leadoff runner on plenty tonight. This is the first time they have gotten the first 2 runners on in a frame. And now Go Hawk pitching coach Andrew Withers, a Luther College Norse baseball player, will go out and talk to Velke here. The batter will be Cole Sweska. He's been on base all 3 times tonight. Reached on an error in the 1st, singled to left in the 3rd, and singled to right in the 5th. So the Vikes now double digits in hits tonight. But that run column still at 0. Cole Sweska will try to help change that here. Sweska calls time, gets a series of signs from Coach O in the 3rd base box. Away from second is Nimrod. Away from first is Hubden. Westendorf will charge from first base. Cole swears to bunt, and a fastball up from Velke. 1 ball, no strikes. So Stensland will play back at 3rd. Broom will rotate over and cover first. And Willis will be assigned to second in this bunt defense. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 delivery, bunted right in front of the plate. Velke's going to have 1 play. It's to first base, Broom cover, sacrifice complete, 1-4. Nimrod at 3rd, Hubden at 2nd. 1 down, 7th inning, the baby bull to the plate. Pop to the pitcher in the 1st, single to left in the 3rd, single to right in the 5th. Go Hawk infield up at all 4 positions. No score, top half of the 7th inning. Velke out of the windup and the pitch. Smack towards third, a base hit down the line. Colin Nimrod will score. Jake Hubden will score. Ashbacker to second with a double. 2-0 Decorah. Austin Ashbacker with a 2-run double to left to score Nimrod and Hubden and unbreak the tie here in the 7th inning. Brett LaRue will run for Ashbacker out at second base, and Dustin Carey will be the batter. For the Baby Bulls, 7 doubles and 14 and 15 RBIs now on the season. Changes being reported as they're going to put Dustin Carey on with first base open and give Kyle Kane an opportunity here. And now Casey Klunder is going to come out and make a pitching change. We'll tell you more about the changes here in a moment. Sean Westendorf moves from first base to pitcher. James Heine moves from DH to first base. That'll send Mosley, who was in center field, out of the game and move Jake Velke from pitcher to center field. Kyle Kane will be the batter. And Westendorf making his 6th appearance, second out of the bullpen, 4-0, .47 ERA. A 170 opponent batting average, 15 innings, 9 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, and 18 strikeouts. Kyle Kane 2 for 2 with a walk thus far. Westendorf, the right-hander, throws high to Kyle Kane. 1 ball, no strikes. If you're looking ahead to the Go Hawk part of the 7th inning, they will have 6, 7, and 8 due Westendorf, Demuth, and Miller if anyone gets on. Dan Stensland, pitch in there for a strike. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. LaRue for Ashbacker at second. Carey the runner at first. Westendorf ready in the 1-1. Sails high for 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Off of first base is Carey. Off of second base is LaRue. Westendorf ready, and the pitch swung on and missed. Just some gas that Kyle couldn't catch up with. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 with 1 down. Runners on base, still Velke's responsibility. And the 2-2 delivery swung on, a fly ball out to right center field. Velke coming over. He will make a running grab. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 down and Dolly to the plate. And Brady Dolly will be the batter. 1st and 2nd with 2 down and 2 in here in the 7th inning. We did see some lightning off in the distance, but it was clearly off in the distance. So play will resume as Dolly looks at a strike, 0-1. Dolly sacrificed in the 2nd. A fielder's choice trying to sacrifice in the 4th and sacrificed again in the 6th. He won't have the opportunity to bunt in this situation. 0-1 delivery, fastball up from Westendorf. 1 ball, 1 strike. Velke 6 1/3 gives up 10 hits, 2 runs to this point. Both earned. 2 walks, 1 intentional, and 1 strikeout. 1-1 delivery, swinging a foul back off the bat of Dolly, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. A 2-run double by Austin Ashbacker has given Decorah a 2-0 lead here in the 7th inning. The pitch up high. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes on Dolly. Again, Go Hawks will have 6, 7, and 8 due in the 7th inning. Westendorf, Demuth, and Miller. Deuce's wild pitch. Fastball outside edge for a strike. And that's that for the 7th. But the Vikes get 2 on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Vikes will try to close it out. They lead it 2-0. Bottom of the 7th inning we go. It is a 2-0 lead for Waverly Shell Rock, or for Decorah over Waverly Shell Rock. Sean Westendorf and Drew Demuth, as well as Gentry Miller, here in the 7th inning. Vikes will try to close it out as we hear some thunder and hear some lightning, and if you're the Vikings, you're going to try to put this game on fast forward, as it's Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah and KDECradio.net. Darren Swenson from Waverly tonight. A 2-run double for Austin Ashbacker in the top of the 7th inning has given Decorah a 2-0 lead. Westendorf swings and fouls the first pitch off. No balls, 1 strike. We can tell you that up in Charles City, the softball game made it 6-1 in the 3rd. Charles City was leading that one as Carey throws high. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Curveball outside is 2 balls, 1 strike from Dustin Carey. As Dave Litterer, the Waverly Shell Rock athletic director, out towards the Decorah dugout, is pitched smacked into right field. That one right up Breitenmeyer. It will be a catch. 1 down here in the 7th. One down, nobody on. Drew DeMuth is 0 for 2. He struck out swinging in the 2nd inning and flew out to right in the 5th. Up again here in the 7th. Dustin's given up 5 hits. Pitch swung on and missed at a beauty of a curve, 0-1. Oh 1 with 1 down. Carey ready in the 0-1 delivery. Grounded towards the left side underneath the glove of Pierce. Past a diving Nimrod and into left field for a base hit. So DeMuth gets the 6th hit of the night for the Go-Hawks. A runner at first, 1 down, and Gentry Miller will represent the tying run.
Keep the 6 going for the Go-Hawks. The catcher, number 3, Gentry Miller.
Miller is 2 for 2. A single to center in the 3rd, an infield hit in the 5th. Carey ready, first offering. Curve misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. The pause and the 1-0. Low and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. 87 pitches now on the night for Dustin Carey. Swung on, ground ball towards second. Brady Dolly bobbles a bit. He'll have 1 play. He goes to first. He gets Miller. He was in between just gobbling it up and perhaps throwing to second before he had total control of the ball, but he stayed with it enough to get the out. And Dan Stenslin, the final hope for the moment for the Go-Hawks. Stenslin struck out looking in the 3rd and grounded to the pitcher in the 5th. Carey ready, pitch, curveball for a strike outside edge, 0-1. Dustin comes set, 0-1 delivery. Raindrops start to fall. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Eleven hits for Decorah, 6 for the Go-Hawks. The pitch swung on, smacked into right field. That one will land for a base hit. Rounding 3rd and scoring is DeMuth, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And the top of the order comes up for the Go-Hawks in the person of Jake Velke. Vikes need that out number 21. Dan Stenslin with RBI number 7 with 2 outs here in the 7th inning to cut the lead in half. And Jake Velke is 0 for 3. Grounded to short in the 1st and the 3rd. Struck out swinging in the 5th. Carey ready, first offering. Curve for a strike outside edge. No balls, 1 strike. 2-1 game. Decorah on top with 2 down and the tying run at first for the Go-Hawks here in the 7th. The pitch, swing, and a foul tip at the plate. It is no balls, 2 strikes as Velke swung way early on the off-speed offering from Carey. No balls, 2 strikes the count. 2-1 the score. Decorah on top here in the 7th inning. Oh-2. Swung on and a ground ball towards short. Nimrod will keep it on the infield. He'll throw to first base, and he will not get him as Velke reaches on the infield single. So the inning is continued with Stensland, the tying run, up to second base, and the batter will be Sam Brune. Stensland was going on the play. Nimrod went over to cover the bag. Without him going on that play, Nimrod probably makes a simple 6-3 putout. Broom 1 for 3, struck out in the first, singled in the fourth, grounded to third in the first, and a curveball hits him. So now you have the tying run at third. You have the winning run at second. You have Eric Willis up with the bases loaded and 2 down. He flew out to center in the first, walked in the fourth, struck out looking in the sixth. 2-1 Decorah, 2 down, bases loaded, bottom of the 7th inning. And the pitch, it goes high from Dustin, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners lead from their respective bases. The pitch, inside again, 2 balls, no strikes. That elusive out, number 21, the only thing standing in between Decorah and victory. Kyle Kane out for a pep talk to his fellow senior Dustin Carey. A single, and a hit by pitch has kept the inning going here in the 7th. 2-0. Swung on, driven towards left. Retreating is Cole Sweska, and that ball off the top of the fence. It will be a 2-run double for Eric Willis. And the Go Hawks have defeated the Decorah Vikings by a 3-2 margin.